I would just explain it as I was presented with something very lackluster, and I had a raging desire over the course of 3 years to add in some luster, you know?
I mean, this is crazy. You got the whole dang family in your shower.
Screw the estate, screw the elements, screw the seasons.
Don't cut a finger off or lose an eye. Wear your safety glasses.
Good morning, everyone. Coming to you live in action for the first time ever in the completely finished bathroom. Before we get into the entire thing, I wanted to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Ritual. If you're wondering what's in this special little magic box, this is the Ritual Symbiotic Plus, triple threat prebiotic, probiotic, and postbiotic, all in one little shebang. If you think of the daily disturbances of life, stress, travel, poor diet, stress, which is basically my everyday routine, that really puts a little rupture in all of our guts, okay? Symbiotic Plus is a 3-in-1 supplement that supports gut and digestive health. This little guy is gonna help you feel less bloated and more on track, if you know what I mean. These are super easy. You take it once per day, doesn't have to be refrigerated, and you can take it with or without food, which for me is like the biggest thing ever because I'm queen of getting nauseous. Look how gorgeous. How do they even get it like that? I have no idea. You can go to ritual.com/morgansvlogs25 or use code morgansvlogs25 for 25% off. And the best thing about Ritual is they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you get them and you don't feel like they're doing anything for you, you can send them right back. So thank you so much to Ritual for sponsoring this very special bathroom video. Cheers. It's been a while since I made it to my chicken coop for a chicken coop confessional. I'm having quite a week this week. I thought I'd introduce you to what I like to call the what can you do hat. I'm gonna give you a list of examples of things that I have used the what can you do hat for. Just a little weekly recap. I had to pawn this camera off my mom. Why? I dropped mine off the balcony. It's a little cracked. She's a little cracked. She's in therapy. She's in rehab. She has to go work on herself and then she'll get back to us. So if this camera is looking a little different, I pawned it off of my 50-some-year-old mother. And what can you do? My garage currently doesn't work because I didn't realize that it wasn't all the way open before I backed my car out of the garage. Like, what can you do? My tire, not on the car because I ran over a raging bolt. Like, what can you do? What can you do? Okay. With my newfound positivity, I'm moving on currently, temporarily, from the dungeon gym, and I decided to go back to my bathroom. In my dream of all dreams, that's where I'll spend the most amount of my life, right? That's where I'll spend the most amount of my time. That's where I'll do the most amount of my vlogs. That's where all this shit happens. That's where everything in my life, it's all centered around this one thing. If we take a look back to ancient history 3 years ago and see the bathroom that I started with in this house. Come up to my land upstairs, the land above. Because we're in Colorado, it's a lot harder to breathe than when you're in California. So when you get up here, you're even closer to freaking Jesus, and it's hard to breathe because you're like, whoo, she's right there. This bathroom, oh, so right next to the stairs, because okay, I was thinking this is so nifty because do you ever like, as soon as you like walk into your bedroom, your whole stomach like shifts and you're like, oh God, like you have to go to the bathroom bad? No, like,
sure.
That doesn't happen to you guys?
No.
Like when you walk into your bedroom, it all hits and you're like, oh, I'm ready to lose 5 pounds.
I don't go in my bathroom personally. I go in a different bathroom.
Well, anyway, I think it's nice because when you get upstairs after a long day of holding it in, you can run right in here. Nice toilet, nice sink, nice window. There's a lot of moths. So every day when I come in, there's like 10 new moths, and by the time I leave, they're all dead. I don't know what happens to them. But this bathroom in specific attracts the moths, and we have a lost soldier already today. I don't know why, that's...
This is my preferred bathroom.
all right? There's nothing truly wrong with it. The water pressure was not great. The drain wasn't great. It was very 1980s. It was very brown, lackluster, if you will. And when I was looking through this bathroom, I just was thinking, we have to luster this thing up. We have to give it some spice. We have to give it some sizzle. I would say that other than my kitchen, the bathroom is where I spent the most amount of money. Money that's not mine, you know? Like, if you're wondering what put me into debt, it was the kitchen and the bathroom. So, what can you do? Today we celebrate the debt that I have collected, and we will go through the grand renovation of the bathroom. I guess they called it like a primary suite. I wanted it to feel like a hotel because I love hotels, and in my imagination, I was supposed to be Paris Hilton and it just didn't happen. So we're trying to make it like hotel-like. The door right here, you can shut everyone out. Door right here comes into the bathroom, and once you come into the bathroom, toilet right here. You see these two little electrical boxes right here? These will be the backs of the mirrors because the mirrors light up, and then the vanities will go right here. Over here, this whole little room that we have blocked off is a wet room. I had one tunnel vision in my brain that I always knew if I ever went out of my way to do a whole grand shebang. I don't even know if the Palms is still open. Like, there was this hotel in Vegas called the Palms, and we went, Trinity and I went for our 21st birthdays to Vegas, to the Palms. This was my first bougie hotel experience. Trinity and I go, we get to this room, and there's a tub, there's a bathtub in the shower, and
What the fuck is this?
because now we're closed. Called a wet room, and it's surprisingly very efficient. The first thing that I ever picked for my bathroom, which is honestly the thing that I regret the most in my entire house, it's not because I hate the white cabinets. Well, it is because I specifically hate the white cabinets that I picked. And I knew exactly what I wanted for my kitchen cabinets, and I thought, you know what, let's just copy and paste the same cabinets throughout so there's a little bit of cohesiveness. I'm a cohesive girl. I like things to be somewhat similar but a little different, but also cohesive, but also not copy paste. Everyone just kept saying, do the white in the bathroom, do the white in the bathroom, it'll be so luxurious. It's like pearly white teeth and like grand luxurious Queen of England would do with white. So I did the white. I don't want to say I hate the cabinets because the cabinets are very, very nice. Like, they're very high quality, they're very well done, they're very well put in. I just wish I would have gone with my initial instinct. When I first put them in, I thought they looked very hospital grade, but now they're starting to grow on me. Okay, sometimes you just have to live with things, sometimes you just have to bond with things, and then they grow on you. The white cabinets, they're like Chip Skylark, Shiny Teeth, and Me white. They're growing on me. You start looking at all these choices you have and you're like, shit. Well, what can you do? So I pick one sample that I really like, and then I base everything else around that and hope for the best. Interior designer Maddie and I went to Bed Roshan's. Immediately the first day that we went, I found one sample that I liked. This is the one, this is perfect. I don't want to look anymore. Boom. Add it to the plot, put it into the plan. She's added to the storyline, she's added to the chat. So I went to Daniel, the countertop man, and I was like, hey, can I do big giant slabs just across the whole wall in the shower? And he was like, sure girl, you can do whatever the hell you want. And I was like, perfect. Perfect. I'm getting clips of everyone.
Well, is that a bathtub?
Yeah, that's the bathtub, which I was thinking maybe I should just leave in the room.
I don't think this is big enough.
About the size.
Oh my gosh.
The tub goes over there.
Wow. So
Yeah.
wow.
This is where I spent my life savings.
Wow.
Wow, that is such a big window for a shower.
Wow, this is
The tub goes over here in that corner.
Wow, you could live in here. I could do it 24 hours in my bathroom.
Yeah, maybe I should bring that back.
wow, this is cute.
Everyone can vote on what floor they think.
Wow, I love this.
I have two options.
Oh. I think I like the left one.
It's just
The stars?
Yeah, I don't.
Yep.
I feel like the colors in that match.
Well, this is a bathtub
the walls
over here.
more.
Well,
There'll
you're
be
with
a bathtub
100% of
here.
voters because
This
not a
is a
single
bathtub.
person voted for
And
that
then this
one.
is
Really?
all color.
It's
called
too
a wet
bright,
room.
I think.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Everyone loves the stars.
I love
You guys are moving away before this is all going to be done. And if you were thinking about it, I was supposed to be done with this house before you moved into your house,
Oh.
which was 2 years ago.
Well, can
Oh
you
my God.
believe the stars are going to be so pretty with that, Morgan?
This is beautiful.
Thanks.
Wow.
Or even Christmas here next year. You can throw a Christmas party in a year from now.
I mean, this is crazy. You got the whole dang family in your shower.
Yeah, come on in,
Yeah.
Mom.
We're gonna stay dressed.
Oh, okay.
No.
I said you have plenty of room for a coffee pot.
And an egg maker?
And an egg maker.
Yeah, I'll have to have an episode of Grandma Cooks in My Bathroom like Hailey Bieber, and you can show everyone how you make the eggs in the bathroom.
Wow, you should start your own series like that in here.
All I knew was what I wanted on the walls, and then I was like, I'll figure out the floor after that. I'm not sure what my general draw to these were. I don't know if I want to feel like the great big shining shower star. I don't know if this is my own little personal Hollywood Walk of Fame. I just saw these stars and I was like, you know what? These make me feel something. These make me feel happy. These make me feel like, wow, life is shining and bright and fun. So ended up going with the stars. Next in line was picking a countertop. I couldn't tell you anything about my countertop. I couldn't tell you what it is, couldn't tell you what material it is, couldn't tell you what color it is. I genuinely couldn't tell you anything about it. All I know is that when I was working with Daniel, I was thinking, hey, I don't know what I want, and he was like, hey, just look through all these remnants of things that other people used, and then it's gonna be cheaper for you than buying an entire slab of something for that one little bathroom countertop. So he let me look through all of his remnants, all of his little scrap pieces, and I just picked one. Maddie and I just picked one, and I thought, wow, this is iconic. This is iconic. If you're like, hey, what's your countertop? No clue. It's the leftovers from someone else's house that must have had very good taste because it turned out very nice, and I love it. It looks like little clouds to me. An overcast sky with little clouds. I don't know. I guess the theme is indoor girl dreaming of the outdoors, because we got the stars, we got the clouds on the countertop, we got the veins of the canyons. You can see how much I know about the great outdoors when I think that my bathroom looks like the great outdoors. Debatably all the things that cost the most, I bought all of those things way back when in 2020 when I was a little tater tot and had no idea what I was doing, when everything was ass shit cheap. Things were like, compared to what they are now, everything was ass cheap. There's a picture of me years and years and years and years ago, and my mom said, you look so young. And I'm like, yes, Vicky, this has aged me greatly. Just based on the contracted scope of work, if we look at what the bathroom was to what the bathroom is now, I would give it A plus 10 points. I always knew, based on the cost of what it costs to hire people to do things, I always knew what I was gonna hire people to do versus what I was later going to attempt to do on my own. All these flashy and not at all trashy extra things, I was always in my head thinking, I'm gonna figure out a way that I can accomplish these things on my own at a later date, you know, because sometimes you have to live somewhere. Sometimes you have to really feel what you want. Sometimes you have to let it soak in for a little bit. I've had plenty of time to let it soak in, and now I'm looking at these bathroom walls thinking, wow, they're looking a little blank, they're looking a little bare. It's time we come in to do some flashy and not at all trashy DIYs. Because I know that I have it in me. Monday morning, I woke up today with a vision and a dream. At this standstill point in time, I would say that I have a finished bathroom, but I don't have a decorated bathroom, you know what I mean? If you moved into a brand new house and didn't have any of your belongings, if you didn't have any of your clutter, if you didn't have any of your dirty, disgusting hairbrushes and everything like clogging up your bathroom, this is what you would move into. So I did the most basic, the most simple, the most cut and dry trim that you could possibly do. It looks very clean, it looks very sleek, the most basic. Dreaming, being delusionally fed by all these Instagram people that make you believe that you can do anything. I believe that I can do it. If you can believe, you can achieve. Look at this, okay? It's giving us nothing. It has no character. This is saltine cracker, uncrustable vanilla. Vanilla, vanilla, vanilla. I don't want a saltine cracker wall. This all started yesterday when I realized I had a lot of extra pieces and thought, wow, I can totally figure this out. I like that. Do I have a pencil? Stay. I know I have a pencil in here. Ah! Ugh. I like that. I like that, I like that, I like that. I think we line the top of it up with the top of the door. First time in my life, I understand why all these men use pencils. Does that look good? Because I want to involve you in my internal dialogue, I'm gonna tape it off for you. What I'm thinking is 2 more pieces cut into thirds. Ah! Why is this the loosest tape measure of all time? Get your shit together. Ah! What the hell did I hire you for? This is my architectural plan. I didn't finish college, but I swear one day I will. 98 inches, 3.5. So 98 minus 24.5. 1, 2, 1, 2, oh, never mind. So it should end up something like this. The point of doing this entire map is that I told everyone I was gonna start planning before executing. I swear I learned more in 7th grade than any other grade. That's all 7th grade. Stuff.
I think that blade's pretty sharp still.
I haven't sawed in a long time.
Yep, so you can't just pull this. You gotta push that and then pull.
This is the tutorial. He's got everything. What I really should be doing is trying to figure out how to get my tire fixed, but who has time for that? Not me.
Don't cut a finger off or lose an eye. Wear your safety glasses.
It has been a long time since I fought the fight with Mr. Saw. I didn't realize how freaking long these are. These are just the extra pieces that I had from inside, and if you take into consideration that I bought them one day, like probably a year ago, but I didn't buy them today, I'm considering it free. It's free. We want 2 pieces, 4 feet. I don't know why I'm a little nervous. Safety goggles for precaution. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Fearing for my life right there. Fake it till you make it. That was not that bad. That was not hard. Like us girls at home, we can accomplish that, you know? Cute. Ooh, and it smells so good. Whew, that thing works quick. That would chop your hand off and lickety split. In theory, these will be the same. Woo! I'm telling you, all these construction boys, watch out for your job, because my dad has taught me 1 or 2 things, and I've watched people build and unbuild and rebuild and unbuild and rebuild. I've been doing it for 3 years, you know. The girl that I watched on the internet told me not to use glue, but the 2 boys here told me to use glue, so I'm gonna listen. Once we go in, there's no going back, and if it's horrible, then I just ruin the entire, I just ruin the whole wall. This is where shit gets risky. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's fun. That looks pretty in there, if you ask me. I'm not sure if closing your eyes when you're sawing is the best tactic, but hey. Hi-ho, hi-ho, off to work we go. Like, come on, girls.
You can tell I'm very gifted and talented with my gluing technique.
95. I remember when I was a little kid, my dad used to write the measurements on the back of the thing. Ooh, let's hope that works. All I gotta say is if this fits directly on top, you better refer to me as Albert Einstein. Like genius. I wish all my hair wasn't falling out, because then I would give you like a full hair flip. Load her up. I like to call the gluing the squat and sizzle. Extra safety. That ain't ever coming out of there, ever. I was provided with an official outfit. That is like not cute.
Yes, it is.
Whoa. I decided to just keep going, and now we have a whole grocery list of chops. You ask a boy for advice on how to do something, you end up with an entire ensemble. These are my extra pieces. I only have 2 left. This is like a restaurant. You give me your order, I'll give you that fine cut. That premium beef. Okay, 17 and 4. On Dave, we got a 4 and 11/16. 4 and 11/16. These are the moments of truth where we get to see if I actually know what I'm doing, which I 100% don't. This is definitely a lot more advanced mathematics than I initially anticipated. Okay. I think that works. Sorry to the men of the world, this thing is making my back throb. I'm better solo. My back is screaming, and that's why I'm giving up for the day. New day, back in action yet again. Hello everyone. I just went on a fun little field trip to Ace Hardware. I didn't know there was such a debacle between the Home Depot community and the Lowe's community, and I don't think I can make either community happy. Today, I chose peace. I went to Ace Hardware. Why? Because I saw that Joanna Gaines has a little paint collection there. I honestly don't know much about Miss Joanna other than the fact that I'm willing to blindly trust her. I have 3 different inspiration pictures. Contestant number 1, we have a smoky barbecue gray. Option number 2, we go earth tones, a little green, a little olive action. Not too olive, just a little olive action. Number 3, just a basic beige mom tan. Can I put it out there? Ace Hardware? A little kinky freaky in there. Don't ask me why, I don't know. We got 3 samples so we can see which one we're going for. At this moment in time, I don't have any leading contenders. We'll give them all an equal and fair chance. Precautionary protective measures. We'll start with estate. My dad's a billionaire. We have multiple estates. You have a driver, you have a security guard, you have a chef estate. I apparently wasn't thinking when I picked the brush for the paint can. Bold first impression, I think I might hate her. This is elemental. She loves nature, she goes hiking. She sees a guy with a fish, he wants to reel him in, but she's a better fisher than him anyway, you know? I'm understanding her, I'm resonating with her. This is our last track star that's in the race. Autumn gray, which is mysterious to me because I picture autumn as more of a red, more of a yellow. Nope, she's gray. I don't know how to say this, I might hate all of them. I'm not loving any of them. None of them are really grasping at my soul, you know? None of these girls are pulling at my heartstrings. I'm thinking I need to do more paint research, which is unfortunate because I already spent $30 on these samples that I hate. 3rd time here today and we finally got it right. The first time that I went to the store, I did not do any pre-hand research. I just went with my heart and soul. I just went with my own 2 eyes and that did not get me very far, as you can see to the right. I did some research this time. Joanna, I don't trust you anymore. I blindly trusted you, I don't trust you anymore. 2 new girls. Briarwood, Pretty Little Liars, is that the town that they lived in? I gotta tell you, I did not come here to be a Joanna Gaines McHater, hater McSkater, but the quality in 1 stroke of paint versus like 10 strokes of Miss Joanna is astounding. Astounding. Joanna, I'm astounded. Joanna, what are you doing? This is why we trust Benjamin. This is why. Very, very popular. Revere, Puter. Sounds like, I don't know, Peter Parker to me. 6 hours later, I think we confidently have a winner. A winner. Screw the estate, screw the elements, screw the seasons. Welcome to nighttime painting. I'm not sure the exact protocol, but something tells me that I probably should take these doors off so I don't fuck up all the hinges. And they're just little itty bitty doors. What's the worst that can happen, you know? Oh my god, those are heavy. Oh. I had this friend in elementary school, and in the 5th grade, she had this younger sister, and her and I had been plotting for months. We made this summer bucket list, and one of the things on the bucket list, we were like, we are gonna take the door from her sister's room off the hinges and hide it, and we're gonna hide it good. So we took this poor sister's door, screwed it with a butter knife off of the hinges. I don't know where we put the damn door. Let me tell you, the parents did not think it was funny. The sister did not think it was funny. And I don't think I was invited to ever sleep over again, so. Success. There's no going back. Paint hasn't failed me yet. I'm hoping it doesn't fail me now. Because I am a novice professional, I'm gonna start with the edges, work inward. It's like makeup, but for the wall. Made it through the first initial state without any unforgivable mistakes. We're moving on. We're moving on to the big fat boy, the big fat roller. So far, so good. This is going well. I was gonna give up for the night and then I realized that's a really stupid thing to do. So I'm gonna keep going. There's a little more room for error over here. I'm a little scared. We're going out. Ah, not the pencil. Oh my God, come on. One final chop on the chopping block and then we will be finished. On today's agenda, I previously wasn't sure if I was gonna want to continue these trim pieces all the way around, and that is code for I got lazy and actually just didn't want to keep sawing. I was not sure what my exact plan of action is going to be, but I've decided that I really like the paint color. Of all of the flops that I've had in my life, I think that this is going to be a certified bop. So today I woke my lazy butt up. It's 8:30 in the morning. I went to Home Depot. I was at the crack of dawn with all the contractors. Like I was in that bitch. I was up and in that bitch with all of these professionals. My final two measurements, which are a little tricky. All these boys taught me a trick. If you want to cut it on an angle, 22.5. What they told me is to remember that the right angle gets cut on the left side and the left angle gets cut on the right side, and just whatever you think it is, it's probably the opposite. Oh my God, the fact that my dad lets me do this is honestly concerning. 17. We have all of our necessities for our current order of business. Right there. I'm a woman of variety. I love many ways, shapes, and forms. I got this caulk today because it says you can paint it in 30 minutes, and that is exactly what we're going for. Painting part 2. That looks pretty good to me. I'm not gonna lie to you, I went to Taco Bell, ate 2 bean burritos, took an hour-long nap because I was doing so well, and then I had to reseal it, re-caulk it, so my break was really mandatory. I can finally paint the last section. I usually put my coffee in a glass cup, and I'm not gonna lie, out of this red cup, it doesn't taste the same. I feel like this is a water cup. I put my coffee in a water cup and now my coffee tastes like shit. I have one section of painting left before I become insufferable, because I think this is the greatest accomplishment that I've ever had in my entire life. Just putting it out there prematurely. We'll let her dry in peace for a few minutes. Okay. Hey. So, after days and days and days of trim, caulk, paint, saw, trim, cut, paint, repeat, I don't want to say that it's perfect, but I want to give you hope that if I can accomplish something that looks decently okay, I think I'm 100% positive that just about anyone could. For the past few days, I've been scouring the internet high and low, because now that the paint is done, I'm gonna have to get to actually decorating said bathroom, right? Like, I don't even have a hook for the toilet paper. I have nothing. I don't have a towel bar. I don't have a towel hook. I ordered a few lights. I ordered a few mirrors. I ordered a few handy dandy little things. Oh my gosh, I got this stupid thing. I see this girl post this reel over and over and over and over and over again. You can't even see the light turn on because it's broad daylight. It's a light that goes in the shower. I am a person that showers in the dark, and I've had a few people comment and be like, why do you shower in the dark? And I'm like, I'm having my peaceful moment. I'm having my separation away from the world itself. I'm probably still gonna shower in the dark, but to give people a peace of mind that like maybe I won't slip and fall and crack my head and die, I got a little shower lamp. I know that everyone in the world is now anti-gray. I don't think I'm anti-gray yet. I know everyone hates on the millennial gray. In all technicality, I'm not even sure if it's gray. I don't know if it's tan or gray or a mixture of both, or like perhaps a taupe. With the lights on, it's kind of gray. With the lights off, no, it's still fucking gray. It's still gray. I have made the decision that I'm gonna wait to take the tape off until all of my other stuff comes in. But I'm feeling pretty good. So this is a part of my nesting process that will probably go on for the next 10 years of my life, but that's okay. What else? I have to tell you that other than my wall craftsmanship, everyone did amazing. The tile people did amazing. Countertop people did amazing. Mike and Lucas installed the cabinets. Chef's kiss. Everyone, 10 out of 10. I give my job an 8.5 out of 10 because I missed some caulking spots, so there's a few gaps and cracks, but that's okay. That's okay. There's no gap and crack that can't later in life be filled. You know what I mean?